Queen Victoria would survive no less than 8 attempts on her life, the first being just 4 months after her marriage to Prince Albert by a man named Edward Oxford, who would fire at her a gun standing just 5 meters away, but missing. He would get a second shot off, but he would also miss with that. Just 2 years later, they would be yet again driving home from St. James's Palace, where they had been to church, back to Buckingham Palace, and a man named John Francis would attack the Queen and shoot. However, he misses and he disappears into the crowd. The next day, Queen Victoria, showing great courage, is used as bait, and of course John Francis does show himself again. He fires a gun just 5 paces from the Queen's carriage, but misses. Our fourth attack would happen just 1 month later. This time, a man named John William Bean would fire at the Queen, but miss. Our fifth attempt would happen some 8 years later. Just like the first 4 failed assassins would take place within mere yards of the Queen's royal residence. Queen Victoria was shot again shot at again as she drove through central London in an open carriage. This time the shooter is an unemployed Irishman named William Hamilton. He was motivated by his desire to be arrested and land himself in jail. The sixth attempt is the only attempt to actually injure Queen Victoria, by a man named Robert Pate. He was just in the right place at the right time, and when the Queen stepped out of her carriage, he hit her in the head with a cane. Luckily, the cane was not heavy. The seventh attempt would happen in February of 1772, where Queen Victoria was shot at by Arthur O'Connor, a teenage revolutionary. He's also Irish. Like Edward Oxford, he's just a teenager. He's only 17 years old, but like John Francis, he has a flintlock pistol, which fails to discharge. The final attempt is the only attempt outside of London. In March of 1882, Roderick MacLean would fire upon the Queen, but thankfully to a group of students from Eton College, they would subdue him by beating this man with his umbrellas before being arrested.